Hello everyone, welcome back the Global Intel Network for another video. A significant shift in U.S. military posture is unfolding across the Middle East, where a large amphibious force centered on the America-class assault ship USS Tripoli has moved into theater alongside additional naval assets. Confirmed by satellite imagery, naval tracking data, and official statements, the deployment represents more than a routine rotation. It reflects a calibrated effort by the United States Navy to position a self-contained power projection capability in one of the world's most strategically sensitive regions. At its core, the deployment blends deterrence with operational readiness. Thousands of Marines, embarked with aviation, logistics, and armored support, form a rapidly deployable force designed to respond across the full spectrum of contingencies, from high-intensity combat to evacuations and maritime security missions. This type of amphibious presence has long served as a visible signal of U.S. commitment, but the scale, timing, and capabilities involved suggest a heightened level of concern about regional stability and the potential for rapid escalation. The operational concept behind the deployment reflects the evolution of amphibious warfare doctrine. Rather than focusing primarily on large-scale beach landings, modern assault ships function as mobile sea bases, optimized for aviation-centric operations. With a large flight deck and the ability to sustain continuous sortie generation, the force can project air power inland without relying on host nation bases, giving commanders flexibility even in politically constrained environments. This mobility compresses decision timelines and expands the range of response options, a critical advantage in a theater where crises can emerge with little warning. Strategically, the presence of this amphibious ready group intersects with rising tensions involving Iran. Officials in Washington describe the move as defensive and aimed at preserving stability, while authorities in Tehran have increased military vigilance and closely monitored U.S. naval movements. This dynamic underscores a familiar pattern in the region: parallel claims of defensive intent paired with visible preparations that each side interprets through the lens of worst-case scenarios. Geography amplifies the deployment's significance. The force is positioned near maritime corridors, such as the Strait of Hormuz and the Red Sea, waterways through which a substantial share of global energy supplies and commercial shipping flows. Control, or even temporary disruption of these routes can ripple through global markets, making military posture in these zones a matter of international economic as well as security concern. By maintaining a forward presence, the United States seeks to ensure freedom of navigation and reassure partners whose economies depend on uninterrupted trade. From a military perspective, the deployment demonstrates the growing emphasis on multi-domain integration. Sea-based aviation, expeditionary ground forces, and networked command and control systems combine to create a flexible force package capable of shifting quickly from signaling to action. The Marine Expeditionary Unit embarked with the ship, often described as a crisis response force, can move within hours, providing policymakers with a tool that sits between diplomatic messaging and large-scale force mobilization. Yet the same attributes that make such a deployment effective for deterrence also introduce risk. Dense concentrations of advanced military assets operating in close proximity, particularly in contested waters and airspace, increase the chance that a misinterpreted maneuver or isolated incident could escalate faster than political leaders intend. Analysts frequently note that in high-tension environments, the margin for error narrows, making communication channels and clear signaling as important as raw military capability. In sum, the amphibious deployment represents a measured but consequential adjustment in the regional balance. It reinforces Allied confidence, enhances the protection of vital maritime routes, and provides U.S. leaders with a flexible instrument of power projection. At the same time, it illustrates the delicate equilibrium that defines security dynamics in the region, where deterrence, reassurance, and the risk of miscalculation coexist.
Faction. Moving past Section 3. Corridor remains clear. Status check. Ramp is secure. Proceeding to waypoint Alpha. Watch the clearance on the right. Deck control, this is ACV-11, requesting permission to launch. 1-1, you are clear to proceed. Good luck. How's the formation holding up? 2 and 3.
Vehicle 2, holding steady.
Vehicle 3, steady. Secured! Keep moving to the dunes, let's go! Watch the flag! High ground! Fanning. Set up a perimeter on that ridge immediately! Maintain present course and speed. Ensure 500 meter separation between vehicles. Do not deviate. Try to connect. Locked in. Fuel on. Order. And slow. Watch the sides. Steady now. That was... Copy. Scout 1 to command. Moving through the scrub now. The terrain appears stable enough for the armor. The swells are breaching the ramp. Do not attempt movement until the water level stabilizes. Stand by. Zulu Uniform Delta. Stand by, adjusting frequency. All stations, this is Golf Charlie 5, radio check, over. We've secured the beach, now we take the objective. Stay sharp, stay focused. We move in 5.
We must secure this checkpoint at grid reference 390 by 0600. Any delay jeopardizes the operation.
Understood, we move immediately. Mission complete. Landing gear and tie downs checked. Pilot, you are clear for departure.
Throttle up now! Keep it straight! Move us inland! Straight, just might pinch slightly.
Bandage secure, ready to lift.
All right, team, lift on my command. Ready? Lift.
Look at this. They've moved the battery 5 clicks northeast of the target building.
Confirmed. That wasn't there an hour ago. Get the commander. Keep sharp eyes on the access point. Everything in order here? Yes, Master at Arms. Personnel verified and cleared. This is 2. We are green on time. Moving now to the objective rally point. Keep your eyes open. Navigation data confirmed. Target bearing stabilization at 10 degrees. Roger that.
This extinguisher is showing low pressure on the gauge.
Copy that. I'll note it for replacement.
Moving. Sergeant, move the class 4 items to pallet 7. Ensure the serial numbers match the tablet exactly. Vehicle, heavily armed, crossing grid Charlie 9er. I see it. Hold fire until it clears the structure.
How are the night operations looking? All systems are green, Captain. We are ready for the next phase.
Sierra Bravo 6, actual. Day's landing complete, all units accounted for.
Transmitting confirmation.
Moving right. Stack up on the door. Hey, get the cable secured to the winch port. Hook is in. Pulling tight now.
Transition speed here is too slow. We need to reroute the next wave through the green sector immediately.
Understood, Director. Making the adjustment now.
Some good flying out there today. Yeah, finally heading home now. Feels good.
Colonel, congratulations on a successful Iron Fist.
Thank you, Colonel. A true testament to our partnership.